So, hi Tanya, it is such a wonderful pleasure to be together. We were really planning so much to be in touch and see how destiny helped us to meet. We are so much distant, but yet together. It's so wonderful. I'm so happy that we arranged for this call and we are talking to each other for such a meaningful purpose. How are you doing?
I'm also doing really nice, and thank you for making this happen. I know we were supposed to meet physically, but due to the circumstances, we have not been able to meet physically, and it had been over months. So it's kind of interesting also that maintaining social distancing, we are able to meet right now. Through this online platform, and we can have a video chat, which is as good as meeting and looking at us, each other in face to face.
So true, very true, very true.
Interesting. And I think today's idea of recording this entire thing is also nice, and it's going to help a lot of people, and it's going to be very interesting and something which is very attracts people to it and keeps them interested for a long period to understand the complete point. So that's the idea. So let's hope that we both women are really successful in this.
So I'm so thankful to say all of these very kind words. What I very much liked about the topic which you really chose, and it's something which I personally worked on it for many years, and I realized these facts which we were talking across. I mean, how can we really work on a relationship? I mean, how can we make our life more meaningful in whatever we are doing and live a life with full heart, with full passion, with full blown thing, which makes us feel, wow, it's such a meaningful thing we are doing. Because at the end, if we are doing something meaningful, it makes us feel very good. So I got really very fascinated with the topic which you came up with, and I was really very enthused to really add meaningful essence to it. So can we really start the whole thing so that we can take it forward?
Sure. So I would really want to know, with like when we were talking over the phone also, when we selected out this, and I also thought that we go ahead with this, how to have a better relationship, was what made you think about these things? Like what actually, like for me, it is that so many people, like my friends, my family, all through the years, they've been coming and talking to me about their relationships. And I'm not only talking about the intimate relationships, but also their relationships among themselves, like the relationship between, mother and daughter, father and son. So that is the idea that I wanted to discuss out, and I'm sure like you are very knowledgeable in this field. And
no, everyone. Nothing is knowledgeable. It is just that we learn through our experience, and we learn through each other. I'm learning through you. You are such a wonderful woman who has really made such great marks. I'm so blessed to learn from you. It is such positive essence. It is so human. I'm so thrilled. I'm so thankful.
Thank you. So, like the first slide that we were discussing yesterday also, like when we were on the call that time, that how to have better relationships, and in which you had given me an example of Louise Hay. So if you could just discuss on that, and we can then, I think, go ahead and discuss the other options also.
Yeah. So, I will just give a small brief about when we started talking about this particular thing, like relationship, how can we work on relationship better, different kind of relationship with people, with even material. I mean, things like relationship with money. Many people suffer a lot with not having good relationship with money. We many times think relationship means only with our very close relationship, which we are trying to address, or relationship means only official relationship. If at all if I'm able to make good business link with people, I'm very successful, I'm very happy, my life is sorted. But actually, the essence is we are sorted when we make good relationship with our own self. And when I was over years, when I was meeting different people, reading different books, I found these few examples which we have in the PPT. These two people really changed their life from nowhere. I mean, if we read about Louise Hay, she is an American Canadian. She died recently, but she has gone through a huge turmoil in childhood, very bad relationship with parents, then got into very bad marital relationship, and finally she realized it is not anyone else, it is only she who is doing all of this. It is very hard, very tough, but the whole realization completely shifted her life, and she become a complete metaphor for many other people, a motivational leader. She published books. She had her publication house, which is even running brilliant after her death. So what really fascinated me as a human, to see many of such examples who have changed their life. I mean, who really believed in themselves, who really believed that, yes, I can really achieve that. This is not only about materialistic success or some achievement in life, because the kind of culture we are in, we are never told how to love ourselves. We are always, even as daughters, we are told, okay, one fine day you will get married, you have to see through the other family, you have to take care of people. So there are a number of people in our life, including our own wonderful families, who have really helped us how to love others. And many of us believe that loving others is the only way to love ourselves. I mean, how can I love myself? Is there any way? Is there anything I can do? It's such a, many people do felt it's a very Western concept to love ourselves. I mean, even if I'm watching movie and if I'm a mother, I may feel very guilty. You know, I don't know what my child is doing and I'm watching movie. How can I do that? So how can you really live a very carefree life, a happy life? Because if you are a mother, it doesn't mean that you can't have a me time for yourself. It doesn't mean that you really can't enjoy life the way you would like to lead life, the way you believe in. Because your son is, or your child is also getting the same vibration from you or through us. So we must give a very happy essence. Most of the time we are trying the child to learn many things in the schools which the children are learning. But the basic thing which I have felt, the child should learn to be happy. That's it. If you can really learn to be happy, you really make good essence for yourself, for people in your surrounding, in your business, and many other sense. So these people, the examples which we have mentioned in the presentation, these people have completely changed their life from nowhere and they were into misery. I mean, जिससे हम बोलते हैं ना, देख के हमें लगता है कि अरे इनको इतना दुख मिला, इनको इतना दुख कैसे मिल सकता है. So there are someone who are examples that how the mind can completely shift. You can really change your reality. You have that immense power within you.
You don't need to pause. I'm not sleeping. I'm listening. And very valid pointers that you have quoted out. Like, our culture is such that we always, when the girl child is born, we just tell her that she's going to be responsible for the, the next family she's going into. Like from the childhood, the preparation starts in the mind that this is not your house, that would be your house. And house which actually doesn't exist right now, and it's only in the thoughts.
Very true, very true.
That kind of a pressure is what a female goes through. And even when we look at the male child here right now, we're not grooming them.
The males are told that you have to be the hero, the boss, the guardian, someone who has to be very strict, very hard, but that's not what masculine power is. You can also cry. You can also be comfortable within your own skin. I mean, I find it very, very bad for men who really don't feel connected with their female counterpart, because it really requires lots of courage for the man to even shut down the whole thing, that it's okay. It is because of the cultural pressure again. We believe the man has to behave in this manner and the woman has to behave in this manner. So this is our own conditioning, I may say. This is our own conditioning. And then we believe they are both made for each other, which is very surprising. They are both coming for so much differences in their own mind. How can they actually help to cater the same need? So we have to really think, how can we really support firstly ourselves and then the other person. Even if I am a man or a woman, how can I really make my own essence meaningful? Then the other person, then the other family member. I can really help everyone in such a meaningful contribution in a better way.
See, even when we are flying, when we are in the aircraft, so at that time, if you've ever noticed, on the emergency card it's mentioned that आपातकालीन स्थिति में पहले आप अपना मास्क पहने, फिर अपने साथ वाले को पहने, even if your own child, because you know that is how important it is. If we cannot save our own self, how can we save someone else?
Very true.
We are not, we are not satisfied in our own world. We would always look out for the satisfaction, and nobody else can give us that satisfaction. It has to come from within us, and that's how the others around us would take it. Now, be it a male, be it female, like it can be father also, son also, it can be mother also. So I truly agree with you on these thoughts that we are discussing here. And with this, we have another, like you had mentioned about Ofra also, and she is doing great in her life right now. I guess she is one of the person who has inspired both of us to come here and to talk about it. So
yes.
That's also.
So, I was reading about her. When I started reading about her, she was from no money status. I mean, nothing as money. She comes from a background of complete poverty. So I was very interested to understand, is there anything like abundance consciousness? Is there anything like money consciousness? Because personally, me as a person, I suffered some period of my life with no money. And it was a stage when I also started blaming others, because I was very initial stage of my career. And I really don't know, because this is how we learn. We learn ourselves in a better way. I was blaming other people because they didn't help me. I was blaming that I didn't got good opportunity because I am a very good person. I'm a very, very good person. And slowly I realized every one of us is a very good person. Every one of us, until and unless the person is having any neurotic disorder or mental disorder, every one of us want to be heard, want to be appreciated, want to feel that I'm a very good person. And anything bad happened to me is because of the other one. The other one is the main responsible one. So I have gone through that stage in my life when I blamed other people in my life for the stages which I have gone, and slowly I realized, what am I doing? Why I'm doing this? And when I started questioning myself, I was into a very bad shape because I couldn't face myself, and I realized, this is me. It was one of the phase in my life when I'm like seeing the mirror. I feel I'm very beautiful, but I'm seeing some of the ugly things inside me which I'm not able to handle. I don't know how to handle these things because I only created it. I only, without any knowledge, created it. So now if I have created it, I have to take responsibility of it and have to handle it intelligently and sufficiently with all consciousness. I have to be ready, alert to myself that I will take charge of my life. There is no one else, no one. Neither the parents, nor the husband, nor your child. No one is responsible for your life. It is you who is spending the most amount of time with yourself. How comfortable you are with yourself. So I wanted others to be comfortable with me. How comfortable I am with myself was the most important question in my life. And I realized I really need to know myself better. And I really created a mess out of it. So all these questions were some kind of a trigger. We see even the others' life who have completely changed their mind consciousness. It is a feeling if we are able to generate inside us, we really change life. Not the reality, because most of us believe that until and unless I see something, I won't believe. I mean, अगर भगवान करके भी कोई चीज है दुनिया में, तो भगवान को मैं प्रे कर रही हूँ कि मुझे वो रिजल्ट दिखाए. मुझे रिजल्ट दिखेगा तो मैं भगवान को जरूर प्रे करूंगी. रिजल्ट नहीं दिखेगा तो I don't know where is the भगवान. I don't understand. So the result is only based on your own belief, based on your own vibration, based on your own firmness. The result do come. The only difference between the achiever, I realize this is just my humble way to share with you. The only difference between the achiever and the failure, the one who is not able to fulfill the dreams of the life, there is no failure in life actually. We are all constantly moving up and down through the curve. So the only difference is the one who is a so-called achiever is the one who is constantly forgiving himself or herself. I'm constantly able to forgive myself, get ready, let go, and ready for the next task. I am not crying for the past. I'm not holding it. Oh, क्यों हुआ? ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए था. No, I'm not ready for the new task. I'm not ready for the new realization. I feel life is now. So how many of us are ready to live the life now and live it with all energy, live it with all positivity and accept who we are? अगर हमें कुछ areas हैं ऐसे जो जिनको हमें improve करना चाहिए और करना है, so let's accept it. I mean, like even I realized I have anger and many other issues. I have noted down those issues and I'm working on those areas constantly. So it's not कि हम एकदम रेडीमेड कुछ एक अच्छा मॉडल के प्रोडक्ट होते हैं. हम धीरे धीरे मॉडिफाइड प्रोडक्ट्स बनते रहते हैं.
Very true. Because see, even in my experience, when I talk to people, they just, the closest ones to me would come back to me and say, ki, you're telling this, but I don't see this in you. So it is just that might be that there are things in me also which I have not achieved yet. They're like, I'm also, on the progress path. I know that I'm aware about my shortcomings, but I'm on the progress path for that. And the idea of having this conversation is so that people, open up and they come out and they can also see themselves ki, we have these shortcomings and then how we can achieve them. So rightly, we can discuss these questions that we had put up here in the presentation. Yes. Just mention that Sasi, like an example in which Satish had a breakup with his girlfriend and he's not able to handle the pain. Not able to forgive his ex-girlfriend. Like it is like he just is not able to let go of those feelings. And our first relationship is with ourselves, or is it a repeating pattern in our life?
True.
So let's have a little bit words on this, because I think it's something which many people go through. Like
I realized I was meeting many people in this whole duration of time when we were also working on the presentation, and even before that, it's not just based on certain reading material, but also some insight which I've gathered working with different people. So I have seen and gone through such kind of experience of talking to such people, and what I realized through their life and even my life, because we learn through our own experience very much, that we always repeat a pattern. I mean, it is said that our main relationship, which is with our parents, are the first fundamental relationship If it is very good, we try to see the same thing across in other relationships. If it is not so very good, we even indirectly go for bullying relationship. We indirectly go for a toxic relationship, not realizing that we are pushing ourselves into something not healthy. We don't even realize that. We just go for something which is familiar. I mean, I like the case which we mentioned, the person is not ready to let go. The person is not ready to shut down the past or shut down and forgive. It's okay. It's not necessary that all the thing has to happen the way I think and I imagine. There are few things which we can fail as well. So it is said that there is nothing as rejection. We never get rejected. We only repelled ourselves.
Yeah.
If the person got so-called rejected in a particular situation, either a relationship or even a business deal, even if we are not able to crack a business deal and we have a breakdown of a business relationship, even that is a kind of a repulsion. I repelled the relationship. I didn't got rejected based on my own mind, based on my own fear. I had certain fears in my mind that अरे शायद मुझे तो जरूर reject कर देंगे. इतना अच्छा मेरे साथ कैसे हो सकता है? Because many times हमको अगर कोई बहुत अच्छी चीज भी मिल जाए ना, हमको डाउट हो जाता है, अरे इतना अच्छा कैसे हो सकता है? इतना अच्छा तो शायद हो ही नहीं सकता है. ये इस पर शायद जरूर कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगा. तो किस सामने वाले में नहीं, हम में कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम जरूर होता है कि हम कहीं ना कहीं प्रॉब्लम जरूर ढूंढ लेते हैं. सो इट्स ऑलवेज अ पैटर्न व्हिच वी फॉलो और हमारा माइंड फॉलो करता है. हम जितनी जल्दी अपने पैटर्न को समझ जाते हैं, हम उसे ब्रेक कर सकते हैं. हम अगर पैटर्न को नहीं समझ पाते हैं, we get lost. We start blaming others. We start getting into negativity. We get into all wrong ways. हमको लगता है पूरी दुनिया ने हमारे साथ बुरा किया है. मगर जब हम अपना पैटर्न समझ जाते हैं कि हमने कैसे हर बार इस तरह का पैटर्न में इस तरह के रिलेशनशिप को पुल किया है. It's not only in some love relationship. You will find if the person is into encouraging into some kind of bullying, I have seen they get bosses also who bully them. They get people in the main circle जिनसे उन्हें डर लगता है और वो आकर उन्हें bully करते हैं. I mean, I was trying to understand the psychology of people. कैसे ऐसा होता है कि एक ग्रुप में एक जने को बहुत ज्यादा बुली किया जाता है और बाकी जनों को बुली नहीं किया जा रहा है. हाँ, इन लेमैन्स लैंग्वेज हम शायद बोले अरे वो तो बहुत स्मार्ट है, वो अपने आप को बचा के निकल गया, और बाकी जो वो स्मार्ट नहीं था वो बुली होता गया. मगर वही क्यों बुली हुआ? So there is a psychology in that mind जो वो बुली अपने लिए खींच के लेके आया है. उसका डर है कि हाँ मैं जहाँ जाऊंगा मुझे पक्का उस डर का फेस करना पड़ेगा. तो डर है तो वो डर जरूर जीतता है. तो डर के आगे जीत है. Somehow the डर always wins. So it's a journey to know your own fear. What are the fears I'm ready to face? So that's how it gets.
Said कि डर के आगे ही जीत है. So once we know our pattern कि हम कहाँ negativity flow कर रहे हैं, we can always go and control it. तो उसको कैसे कंट्रोल करना है, उसके टूल्स के लिए तो we have our channels. So that is very that we are very smart and we want to put it out कि how people can actually bring a change in their life through just small things. And जैसे you just mentioned कि हम नेगेटिवली सोचते हैं, हम ये काफी चीजें सबकॉन्शियसली भी करते हैं. जैसे लॉकडाउन के टाइम पे आई हैव सीन मेनी पीपल दे स्लीप टिल लेट आवर्स एंड व्हेन दे वेक अप द फर्स्ट थिंग दे डू इज वांट टू नो कि कल का क्या डेथ टोल रहा विद द कोरोना वायरस स्प्रेड का एंड कितने लोगों को हो गया, कितना बढ़ गया. एंड उसमें they actually forget कि the first thing in the morning which should be actually a breathable thing, like जो हमारे scriptures कहते हैं, जो हमारी general learning in life वैसे भी बोलती है कि सुबह उठ के we should just focus on ourselves because that is a time period which is for our mind. But rather than that we are feeding it such information जो हमें हमारे fears को feed करती है, क्योंकि ये तो हमारा fear है and we are giving it more and more input कि वो फिर हमारे ऊपर हावी हो सकता है. I totally agree that knowledge से हम उसको रोक सकते हैं, हम उसको control कर सकते हैं. But there is a time for that also. Like in your day, first आप अपने mind को तो control करिए, पहले अपने self control तो पूरा लाएं and then we focus on it. So उसके साथ we can come to the next few slides because otherwise our presentation is going to
very important to manage the time.
That's the most important thing these days.
Yeah.
So इसमें you mentioned that Gopal had a tough childhood. Parents didn't support him in many things. Always had a craving to get his father's attention. Like just struggles to get that attention in other relationships. So you mentioned that as an inner child which is looking for support from us all always. So
yes.
We really appreciate it.
Yes. So when I started working on myself long time back, and I was into meditation and many other things, and I realized there is something which is worked on as inner child work. हम सब में एक बच्चा रहता है. अब हम सब में जो बच्चा रहता है जो कि उतना कॉन्शियस शायद नहीं है, अगर हम उसे किसी तरह से जिंदा रखते हैं तो हम बहुत खुश रहते हैं. अगर हम उसे इग्नोर करके बहुत सोफिस्टिकेटेड एकदम ब्लू कॉलर्ड बन जाते हैं, वी डोंट लिव आवर लाइफ थ्रू द हार्ट. हम बिल्कुल पूरी तरह से मस्त होकर नहीं रह पाते हैं. So this particular situation which we just discussed about a person who really didn't got good support from the parents and actually landed up for a craving from the father and father's attention, and as a result further there is something which he had to work on the inner child. Actually when we are young, इसलिए कहा जाता है जब बच्चे होते हैं, मतलब even we have kids, हम उन बच्चों के साथ indirectly भी किस तरह से बात कर रहे हैं, किस तरह का attention दे रहे हैं, all these things are ना कहीं indirectly उनके दिमाग पे बहुत असर डालता है. Now पहले के जमाने में ये सब चीजें उतना देखा भी नहीं जाता था. I mean today we have so much of sophisticated parenting tips and child-parent relationship and so many other things. But the basic thing is the ability to get the attention of the parent. हर बच्चा चाहता है कि मेरे माँ बाप मुझे attention दे. अगर वो attention अच्छे से in a healthy manner fulfilled होता है, then we grow in a very positive way, in a healthy way, as a healthy adult, and we don't crave for attention from here and there. अगर वो attention seeking ability अच्छे से fulfill नहीं हो पाता है, कि somehow indirectly, जानबूझ के नहीं, we are not doing it knowingly, अनजाने में ही we land up to a situation where we crave for attention here and there. I have met many such men who have this urge to prove their father that they are very good in their business. They are just blindly into making money just to prove their father wrong for some quarrel which they had in their childhood, and they're not able to let go that whole thing from that father-son relationship. Because when the child grows up, एक घर में, then there are two macho figures. The father is also the macho figure and the son is also the macho figure. There is some power tussle which is going on between these two men now. बच्चा जब तक था तब तक उतना problem नहीं था. Now when the child is grown up, there is some power tussles which are going on between the son and the father. Now, if they are able to, in a positive, in a healthy way, resolve, if the father gives the son the ownership of the business or the liabilities in a very positive way, the son really blooms up in that manner. और अगर नहीं होता है, if the person takes hold the thing in a complete different manner and lands up proving the thing कि हाँ मैंने इतना किया. I have seen many people who are in their 50s and they have lost their father. The father is no more there in their life. But still, the urge to prove कि मैंने अपने पापा को prove करना है और मैंने ये दिखाना है कि मैं कर सकता हूँ. They are still into that blind cycle of proving and proving and proving and not realizing what they're doing for themselves. So it is very painful to see such kind of journey of people. But everyone, the अच्छा बुरा लाइफ में शायद कुछ नहीं है, हम सब अपनी अपनी जर्नी में हैं. हम ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते कि हाँ why the person is not realizing, because it is his or her own journey. जरूरी नहीं है कि सबको सब चीज एक साथ समझ में आ जाए. You know, that's also not possible. So it's one of the way अगर हम अपने अंदर के उस बच्चे को in a healthy way हमेशा जिंदा रखे, हमेशा उसे प्रोत्साहन दे, because बाहर कोई हमें मोटिवेट नहीं करेगा. Even you and I talking, helping people to motivate, ultimately the motivation is all inside. Until and unless I am motivated to take the action inside, there is nothing as outside motivation. So this inner child जो हम सब में है, अगर हम उसे अच्छे से पॉजिटिवली सुने, उसकी बात को सुने, उसकी बात को मतलब अपने मन की बात को, वो इनर चाइल्ड है कौन, आपका मन ही वो है, तो आप अपने मन की बात को अच्छे से सुने, अच्छे से उसे संभाल कर रखे, तो आप बहुत खुश रह सकते हैं. So all of this are very simple and easy things, but many times we just get into a rage of proving. हमको prove करने का, बहुत सारे लोग हैं हमारी लाइफ में, और शायद हम भी कई बार ऐसा करते हैं. हमको prove करने का बहुत शौक होता है, और हम prove करते करते कई बार बहुत अलग दिशा में भी चले जाते हैं.
Very true, very true. बट इसके साथ में आई वुड लाइक टू ऐड कि लाइक जैसे लोग हमेशा ना अपनी चाइल्डहुड या किसी और को ब्लेम ढूंढते रहते हैं देने के लिए कि इसकी वजह से हम ऐसे नहीं कर पा रहे, इसकी वजह से हम ऐसे हैं, यू नो. तो उन लोगों को आई वुड रियली लाइक टू इन्फॉर्म कि जो हमारा ये इसकी वजह होता है वो वाला थॉट प्रोसेस 21 की एज पे खत्म हो जाता है. उसके बाद इट्स अ कॉन्शियस थॉट प्रोसेस, एंड दैट कॉन्शियस हैज टू कम आउट. अगर is the theory of half glass full. अब half glass full भी है और half glass empty भी है. It really depends कि हम उसको कौन से व्यू पॉइंट से देखना चाहते हैं.
Very true.
अगर हम किसी को भी देखें ना, एक इवन फॉर महात्मा गांधी, जैसे उनकी फैमिली थी एंड उन्होंने सारे वर्ल्ड में इतनी नॉलेज स्प्रेड करी, but when it came down to his own son, one of his son, he did not agree with his father, and on the other direction in the world, like you know, like crores of people, it till date, like he's been dead for so many years, and still we are there, and we believe in him, and we preach his philosophies, and one person who was very close to him couldn't get that knowledge out from his own father.
Very true.
And that
वो हर एक अपना अपना जर्नी है, हर एक अपना अपना जर्नी है.
Exactly.
So yes, true, very true, Tanya. I really appreciate the value addition. It's very important that we understand our own journey and we don't unnecessarily get into that clinging. एक टाइम आता है जब वो attention हमें healthy तरीके से, बच्चे से हम किस तरह से adult phase में जाते हैं, that phase need to be slow, gradual shift. I mean, इसीलिए कहा जाता है ना, हर एज, हर पड़ाव में एक learning होता है. तो हम कैसे उसमें शिफ्ट हो रहे हैं, ये हमारा खुद का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. ये हमारे पेरेंट्स का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं है, ये हमारे किसी और का सराउंडिंग का भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, हमारा खुद का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. ऑल टुगेदर हमें ऐसा कुछ सिखाया नहीं जाता है. इन इंडियन सोसाइटी हमें बहुत सारे रूल्स, रेगुलेशन, तरीके सिखाए जाते हैं व्यवहार करने के, नियम के तरह से रहने के लिए, मगर खुद को किस तरह से हम अच्छे से जान सके, all of that really need to be worked out in every family so that people can really live happily.
Yeah, certainly. And I think अब हमने काफी अभी के लिए pointers discuss किए हैं, and I don't want to have it like stretched really long. So we can actually we put it out there जो हमारे pointers थे. I hope people also appreciate them, and we can continue on the series of this rather than having just one conversation on it, because it's a very in-depth knowledge. It is about how we can add stuff in our day-to-day life and then bring the change to it. It is not an overnight thing for anyone. So अगर हम खुद भी सोचें कि हमने कोई लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम है जो हमारी लाइफ में बड़े सालों से चल रही थी, और आज एक टॉक सुन के हमें लगेगा कि नहीं आज ही चेंज हो जाएगा सब, तो नहीं होगा.
this is just a thought provoking thing कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं बस.
Yes, it's like the tip of the iceberg जो हमने अभी discuss किया. So as you rightly have mentioned, the inner child is very important and taking responsibility is very important, and being satisfied in our own life is the first thing that is the prime basis of being a human who is emotionally intelligent enough. So let's continue this, and thanks for joining me today, and I'm also really happy that I was also here part of this conversation. And
I'm so thankful. Let's also to continue this and learn from others. I will certainly request those who are listening to us, those who are listening to Tanya, those who are listening to me, please mention in the comment zone, in the comment area, what else you would like to listen based on these lines of relationship which we both have started, so that we can really improvise the service of helping you to lead a wonderful life. We are here to help you and realize your own dreams in a beautiful manner. So do help us to know what you are looking for, and that will be really good, isn't it, Tanya?
Yes, for sure. And अब कोई फायदा नहीं है कि मैं same चीज़ repeat करूँ, but that is what I really want, because I think we both are just doing it for the same reason, is to reach out to people and to help them out. There is no personal motive involved in this, and
yes.
Just the thought, because there's so many people who we both are in, I can say I'm in 30s, and I'm sure she'll also agree. So we both have lived a life, and we both have seen on both the sides of the story, and it's not like teenage thing right now. So let's be aware about what we want in life and how we want to achieve it, and just use the simple tools which are there in the world, and just carve a niche for ourselves. That's it. So thanks for tuning in, and
thank you so much. Thank you everyone who is watching this video. I just wish all of us have a wonderful life. Take care.
Right. So bye.